never afraid of love.
Good variety music.
Uma Mdeuka masifunde sikhule sakuhlala sikhule sizwe ngolwazi noXhuma Mdeuka on Masakhane exclusively on Vukani FM.
16 imizuzu ibethele insimbi yaka 10 o'clock sidlala ingoma kaYanga Sobethwa Never Afraid. Singongola no Gama Xuba yena ke senior mentor at Edukasi as well as a founder of Isizwe Generational Group. Namhlanje sijonga leadership and community engagement. Nditshilo ke mphulaphula ndathi ke sabe sijonge ukuphuhlisa izakhono zokuba inkokheli ekuhlaleni nokwenza okuhle eluntwini. Ukhona ke yena simbambe pha kuzo. Mhlekazi, good morning and thank you so much for joining us.
Kuma, thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you to listeners Zako. Evukani Masakhane is one of the most wonderful platforms to come and be part of. And by the way, incredible music you have on. This is an
Thank you so much. Because kakhulu siyabulela. Gama namhlanje sigqibele kudala kunqokola. Namhlanje sijonga ubunkokheli kunye nokunxibelelwano loluntu. Lanto ke nake sithi ke uzibandakanya sikubona njani. Like we are checking indaba we're navigating indaba leadership and community engagement. Abanye abantu abaninzi bathi leader iyazalwa. Ne? I just want you to give us a broader understanding on developing a leader as well as leadership skills. Diyenza njani londo leyo kanye yenziwa njani londo leyo?
Okay, great. Xhuma, thank you. And I think the position of Sandro highlight is part of a broader, African philosophy argument. The idea of being
Yeah.
I think, first of all, this is an argument that is as old as time, but I also want to highlight Lizelweyo iyadinga also ba mayenziwe. Do you get what I mean? Nale yenziwayo iyadinga bibe ne-qualities ezalwa nazo. So I think lento yeqanda nenkukhu, on the basis of ingaba na yeyipendala inkukhu kanye liqanda, they perceive one another, they oscillate, right? They keep on going back forth. But I think straight to leadership, kukho conventional thoughts zokuba the louder you are, the more you speak, you are supposedly a leader. But I want to maybe deconstruct the idea of what leadership is, right? Because kukho a complex that has been developed by izinto esizibukelayo, like the TV programs that we watch, the things that we believe in. Ufumaniseke ukuba in an isolated complex, you are always having some sort of a messianic complex that a leader is someone who's going to save people, and therefore a leader should have some sort of level of prominence. I want to deconstruct the messianic complex in it. Anybody, everywhere is a leader in the space aba champion akuso. Na enabana nandawo napha kuyo mhlambe uyiklina uyakhokhela kule ndawo, because if wonke umuntu ebethetha phezu kwepodium ngobani abazoklina, uyayibona le ndiyithethayo.
Exactly.
So leader kunyanzelekanga uba kufumaniseke inkokheli ngumuntu ome on top of a hill ethetha nabantu, because most of the time as complexes is about imposing. Kukho lo muntu une-idea eyi-one uyijula phezu kwabanye abantu, this is what everyone should do, right? And ndicinga uba we have to deconstruct okwakucinga ku-messianic, ukuba inkokheli ngumuntu omnye ozosindisa abantu abaninzi. Emveni koko sizame ukudecentralize ubukhokheli ukuba nabananga inkokheli kwaye nandawoni angakwazi ukhokhela kuloo position adingeka kuyo.
Yeah. Gama, you've mentioned indaba yobana abantu abaninzi bacinga into yobana the louder you are, okanye if ungumuntu othetha kakhulu, automatically you become a leader. And I think into abantu abathanda confuse with us as radio personalities. Bacinga into yobana just because we are on radio, if you meet Uchuma in one of the retail shops esenzela i-shopping yakhe, you expect Uchuma into yobana akunike la character yase radio because ubelieve into yobana abantu abase radio ngabantu abathetha kakhulu, ngabantu abakwazi uthetha, ngabantu not knowing into yobana it doesn't work like that. So I just want you to give us, you also mentioned indaba ye-qualities into yobana even if uyi-leader ezaliweyo but you need to have qualities zokuba yi-leader. Even if uyi-leader eyenziweyo, you must have qualities. I want you to give us equalities ocinga into yobana they are essential for umntu oyi-lead so that sizawuyazi into yobana sisebenzela phezu kwantoni.
100%. Thank you so much. First of all, Chuma, you are a leader in the radio space.
Yeah.
Right? You know, so the precedence of Negasi establish is that in the sector that you are in the place where you are in the environment, whether kusemchatweni, whether kusekhayeni, whether kusesikolweni, whether it's in a football club or in a football team. You know, funny enough, you were mentioning something about me. You said, I am a pastor. And we are one part of the problem, Inkolo. Because Inkolo has watered down the value of community leadership, right?
Sure.
You know, and you ufumaniseka ba indlela esivutha ngayo epulpitini wonke umuntu ucimba izube yi-leader funeka uvuthe. But you know, and secondly, kanje mna nawe we are eloquent people. You understand?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I do.
And abantu ba assume to be eloquent is a quality of leadership. We understand? Okay. You know, yeah. Not knowing that isingisi okanye your ability to be able to memorize a textbook and be able to relate what the textbook says makes you a leader. I think, you know, we need to rubbish that. Okay. English is not a measure of leadership.
Okay.
Eloquence is not a measure of leadership. Your ability to memorize foretold information is not a matter of leadership. But Nancy Foundation values, community indigenous values. Manditi community values. Community yako ke Chuma could be, you know, the organization you are part of. Community yako could be, you know, the institution you are part of. Community yako could be ilalo zelwe kuyo. But predominantly, community should be, you know, lenda ukuyo, lenda uimeleyo. So umdo kokelayo ngumdo imbodisha i-values, izimilo, okanye indlela abantu abaziphatha ngayo kulandawo. So now i-values, you know, i-values, masithi mhlambi kule community radio station uvukani, you know, kukho i-values ezithile, i-professionalism.
Yes.
Excellence, you know, collegiality. Ayingwe wonke umuntu okwazi uimbodisha as values zale organization, right?
Exactly.
And all of a sudden kubekho lo muntu uyi-one uzimbodishayo apho yonke team looks up to laa mntu ukuthi uyabona ke lo mntu lo uyivukani ngokwakhe laa mntu uyi-leader. Yebo ndithetha laa mntu uyi-leader because laa mntu u-exemplifya and express i-values ala organization. Kodwa mthatha umbeke ebholeni. Xa umbeke ebholeni akanazo i-values zebhola. You know, so I think that's the kind of thinking.
Okay. Kusisekle part ye values. I think what we are talking about namhlanje iyalinga with what we spoke about no yibanati izolo enkqubeni, because we're doing into ye career guidance of some sort. And we mentioned indaba yobana, because I asked a question when Gama yoba, abantu abaninzi, they always say, in order for you ukwazi ukufumana umsebenzi, you need to be in the rooms. And ukuze ube kweza rooms kufuneka wenze connection, networking with people. But how do you do that? You've just mentioned indaba yobana wena, in order for you ukwazi ukubana uzibone into yobana uyazimitheza values, you need to be in a certain institution and I just want you to elaborate more on indaba yokuzibandakanya nezinto ezenzekayo ekuhlaleni zikuncedisa njani to build yourself as a personal brand.
And by the way, Yibanati is a phenomenal career coach. And,
Very.
you know, we are so fortunate, you know, to speak after him. It's such a great opportunity. Look, I can 100% tell you now, you know, ukuba si lulucha, si yinxalenye yomphakathi. Umphakathi nomphakathi unezimilo zawo, une-values zawo. And industry from a careerism point of view, I think Yibanat would have been speaking from that position.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and although a position is general, but individuals have to lead in the spaces they're in. You understand? You
Yes.
know, so utika ufika indawo in a social contracts zayo, in a value and mission yayo. So mawufika endaweni, particularly if umntu uti as an individual, I want to become A, or I want to become this, right? If you evaluate what are the values they have, and if you evaluate what mission do they have, does it align with what I want to achieve in society? You know, does it align with my personal values? Like I can tell you myself, you know, I've had business opportunities that I didn't take because of the values that I didn't share. Do you get what I mean? You know, I've had money I didn't take because of, you know, the values that I don't share with them, you know, with the other. So I think when you get into corporate spaces, you take jobs that you share values with, but also you network and you associate and build relationships with the group of people that you think, I think me and this person we click, but clicking is not enough. But do we share the same ethos? Do we share the similar values? Would they kill to make money? This is a high extreme. Do you get what I mean? You know, would they steal to make money? You understand? And is this person a committed or a loyal person? Do you understand? Because the easy thing is taking money. The hard part is returning it. You know, the easy thing is taking an opportunity. But the opportunity that comes with imposed perceptions, like for example, I work in an environment like Western Cape in business. I've had to say no. We understand because we understand. So you would find out they don't know how to say no to white supremacist ideologies that come with money and corporate. You understand? And then behind me, a younger black talented person, because I said yes to, you know, the subservient mentality. You have to be below. You have to, you know, who's more qualified than me, more inspired than me, more talented than me. But because I couldn't say no, because I couldn't build boundaries, I can't build a bridge for him. You understand? Because I can't maintain values. So I think, you know, when you get into certain spaces, whether it's corporate, you know, at that level, as an individual, you have an opportunity to lead. And leadership also, Tuma, is about pioneering, right? You know, traveling the road less traveled, you know, and walking the road less traveled. And I'm telling you, the pressure of being in spaces with people different than you, who seem to be successful than you, and, you know, you want to fit in at the end of the day. And you want to fit in at the end of the day. And I think fitting in is a lack of leadership qualities. Leadership qualities, but we don't really talk about the lack of leadership qualities. The desire to fit in. To just fit in. It's a strong quality of the lack of leadership, but to stand up, not in a stubborn sense, but also you have to be stubborn to be a born star, right? You know, and so to stand up for what you believe in, to stand up for saying that my brother behind me, my cousin behind me, the other people who are coming from my community, I never see myself as, you know, the different black person. I know there's millions of Gammas coming from a rural area I am. And so when I'm in the public space, I try to adjust. I adjust society, adjust the paradigm in the room to fit in the millions that are coming behind me. Not bagonelemna, and that's leadership, you know, it's that risk.
I love how you are explaining it. and I'm sure Nomphulaphuli uyiva kakuhle. We are also live Mphulaphuli on our Facebook page. Vukani Community Radio. Ungabaleka uyosibukela phayana. Mhlambi i-conversation izawuvakala kamandi xa usibona. Indaba yokuvolontiya wena Gama. The cost of living is very much high. And in order for you to build yourself as a personal brand, to become a leader ekuhlaleni or wherever apho ukhoyo, sometimes kufuneka usacrificeile. Do you think ready as abantu, because sine pressure, I need money, so andikwazi uvolontiya in order for me to acquire ezi skills kufuneka ndibe nazo. So what is your take on that?
Chuma, there are levels at which you volunteer as an individual, you know, and those levels are associated with irresponsibility yako.
All right.
You can't ask someone's father or someone's mother who has responsibility of a second mouth to volunteer. You know, those people are not career orientated, they are family orientated. So also, you know, I always criticize my friends who are running in political organizations. I say political parties are the only organizations that are ruthless to ask our fathers and mothers to volunteer for 12 to 14 years and then promise them a food parcel at the end of the month. This is bad. But if you are a career-orientated person and you are a student, and you are a student at a university level, and you are targeting a certain trajectory in terms of your career, then you find people who are at a higher hierarchy than you, then you abdicate their own weight and their own responsibility. So the principle is, as you learn, you earn, right? You know, so you learn for a while, you learn, you gain skills, because volunteering will open up your network. That's the first thing. Volunteering will open, you know, it will open your mind and expose you to spaces. But at a certain level, volunteering can go for up to 3 to 5 years. Once it goes up to 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years, unless you are a part owner of what you are doing, and it has some sort of you know, and there's some sort of incentive for you, whether it's recognition, whether it's equity, whether it's prestige, whether it's, you know, entitlement to something that is associated to it, then if it doesn't have some of these aspects at an organizational level, then it's exploitation. So we must speak about authentic voluntarism. This is voluntarism towards a cause. Now, if you are saying to me, Kama, but what about volunteering towards the betterment of society? If it's your community, no one should ask you to make your community better. You know, there's no one who's going to come and save us. If it's in your community, it's about leadership. But also, the leader of the community automatically becomes corrupt if we are not saying you've been volunteering for a long time, you've been doing it for free for a long time. Let us as the community build support bases to, you know, kind of support you. Here is the last part that is always seen as a voluntary association. It's a church, you know, it's a church. It's one of the biggest volunteer groups in the world. You know, it shouldn't be like that, too. It shouldn't be like that. The religious institution should be the first respondents to unemployment in the society, right?
Sure.
Because if, you know, the black church takes the black rent and black time, you know, so the black church should adopt certain, you know, characters of voluntarism at an entry level, but then at a certain level, it should be able to grow and compensate those skills. Whether you are a pastor, whether you are a worship leader, you know, but it needs to create a structure around it that as it begins to gain and benefit, abantu have to benefit from it. Not to volunteer
In closing, I love this conversation, but at this particular moment, and they are inspired to take on leadership roles. And mhlambi zeziphi izinto abanokuzithatha bazifake kwipokotho zabo from le conversation ebesinayo namhlanje.
3 things. The first one is, we lead based on purpose, and we lead because there's a generation behind us. We are not just leading aimlessly. A leader without purpose is like a boat without a sail. It is on the sea and it's heading nowhere. So we have to have purpose. And our greatest purpose is those that come after us, we have to leap them from where we were born. That's the first thing. The second thing is, as we continue to build for the next generation, as a group and as a people, we have to be realistic about our immediate lives, because we cannot live in the future, we live in the present. So while we continue to lead today, we must go back and love our families. The greatest act of a leader, and if we want to change our societies, Tuma and listeners, go back and love your family. Go back and love your family. Go back, love your brother, love your sister, love your mother, love your father. Because one of the greatest things in a community is underestimated, is how communities are made out of broken families. And I think if we are to go back and love the nucleus of our community, 100 fathers, 100 mothers that love each other will make one village that has love. And I think that's the greatest leadership advice I would give everybody. It doesn't help running around and wearing red t-shirts and yellow t-shirts and blue t-shirts. We know for a fact they are not changing anything in society. These guys are making 120,000 every month, over 1.4 million rands at the end of the year. They fly the jets, they make the money, and we are eating the crumbs. And so it is a waste of time. And so if you are asking from a political level, look for a local organization closer to you, support someone who you know, who you can benefit from, and that is true leadership. Ndiyabulela kakhulu ku Vukani FM, and ndiyabulela kuwe Chuma, always interesting conversations. And I want to say thank you to Edukasi, our community at large all over the country, and all our mentors for giving me the opportunity to recognize them. My name is Gama Cuba. I love you so much. Thank you for inviting me. Can't wait to see you again.
Thank you so much, Puti. Please, I was about to say Ndobana Sungaba, because there is a lot that we need to discuss. Thank you so much, Puti.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Looking forward to the next.